Hello and welcome back to Extreme House Flipper TYG edition. On the couch this week we have returning Swifty.
Hi.
And a newcomer, K of Double K.
Hello.
How are you doing, you guys?
Yeah, all good. Thank you for having me back yet again. I'm actually quite surprised you wanted me back. Thought you might be sick of me by now, but hey, let's go.
Yeah, thank you again as well for having me back on something else with TYG. I'm very much looking forward to it.
It's always a pleasure. Now, as we know, three contestants have done up one of the houses in House Flipper. The house in question is, for you playing along at home, is the house with uninvited guests. And the brief for this week is a home for young couple or newlyweds. Now, I looked at this and I was like, what sort of house would that be? And I'm like, I have no idea. I mean, I've been a newlywed twice, and I wouldn't know what I want in my house. Do you guys have any ideas?
I would assume like when you're buying your house for the first time, and it's just basic like whitewashed everything, and you can just go in and do what you want with it in your own style.
Suppose.
So I was gonna say yeah, it would be just like a basic house, but surely they've not done that. Surely not.
No.
I imagine we might see some sort of different rooms in different colours, rather than it be like a show home where it's all like one colour throughout. It might be like showing your individuality, because like you say, Swifty, it's like the first time that you can like paint the walls and do whatever you want. I'm guessing like, I don't know, don't have a baby crib in there, because that wouldn't be the brief, and I don't know. Other than that, I can't really think of what else. I imagine like I don't know the extent that you can decorate, but like be things such as pictures of the couple and stuff like that. You'd see that all over the place, and a live, life, laugh nonsense.
Oh my goodness, please no.
Or paint like that, painted on the wall, like some sort of graphic stuck to the wall that was like in my first house that I bought. Just a graphic on the wall, and we were like, oh, we'll just put a picture over it, it'll be fine.
Shall we look at
it'll be read.
Shall we look at what they're working with? No, first?
Yes.
Let's go for it.
Unedited house. So let's go. Why do these houses they always look abandoned or just derelict?
So this looks really depressing from the outside.
It's one of the better looking.
Classic zombie apocalypse like house.
I must say it is one of the better looking ones. It's not scrawled with graffiti like that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the graffiti. I mean, there's a lot of rubbish outside, so I'm hoping that they've cleaned the house out.
Oh God, that wall! Oh God, the colour!
Jeez,
Blimey.
What happened in here?
Oh my goodness!
What happened in here?
Was this a student accommodation?
No, that's giving students a bad name.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is horrendous. They've got a lot to do.
Oh, a double door.
Oh, yeah, but no, it's like a kitchen door, like a restaurant.
Yeah, it's like
one in, one out. What is that? Trust me, I don't think people are coming to your house for some fine dining.
No.
Like this.
Well, they walk in one door and turn around and go straight out the other.
Well, that's just bad design. The door just literally blocks off that other door.
That's terrible design.
So what's in that door?
Be a bedroom one.
There we go.
Or a study.
Have we seen has there been a bathroom? Oh yeah, there was. Of course there was.
That was the bathroom that looked like there was a party in it.
My brain is trying to get rid of it already. Like we don't need to store this.
I've not seen a bedroom yet.
Yeah.
Unless that study counted as one.
That study might be the bedroom.
The room with the single bed in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, there was, wasn't there?
I mean, this does scream like, there you go. Yeah, it does seem like single bachelor who doesn't care about their life. First house.
Yeah, clearly.
Is it going upstairs? Because that looks tall. Well, yeah, that was
It'll
the
be
house.
a big loft space.
Oh.
Well, yes,
I
that was the
imagine
house.
these are. I don't know what these are based on, but if they're based on like American houses, they tend to have like quite large loft spaces. So I'm guessing that's where it's from. Also, like obviously bungalows that we have like over here, like one story, can sometimes have big lofts.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we look at contestant number 1?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do
Let's
it.
go.
Okay, they put a plant outside, put some new windows
Oh.
up there. Oh, we've got a, is that
I think it's just a big
is that a
window.
door? Like a big window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
piano.
patio doors on the back now. And piano in the back garden. Tasteful. Yeah, the window frames look really good. Like they've really made the outside look a lot better. The wallpaper is amazing.
Wow.
They've removed those doors just to give it a nice flow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Look at this.
Yeah, taking that airlock out was a really good idea. 'Cause it's just made it look so much better. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. I like that. I very much like the touch of the rug that matches the wallpaper.
Yeah. The trinkets.
Oh, this is
more
lovely.
trinkets.
What? Is that a radiator?
It is a radiator.
Is that a towel? A towel radiator. What? Towel radiator in the living room.
It might have.
What? Like,
it might have been.
I was literally speechless. I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" And then towel radiator.
I mean, it could be. I guess. I don't know. Again, I don't know
Piano.
the limitations. Piano's nice. I don't know the limitations of radiators, but obviously, if there's no other vertical radiator in options, that might have been all they felt they could do. Because like I have a vertical radiator in my house. They're useless, but like they're good on space saving.
Nice fancy cupboards.
That's fair.
Yeah, I really like that.
Look at that. Look at that marble. Look at that sink. This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Definitely giving me that gothic style.
Yeah, it looks kind of slightly Victorian-y in some of
Yeah.
Oh, they've done
look at
plenty.
this.
They've used this room so much better than it was used before. I really like the big picture on the wall in the back. I really like the darker colours, but that it doesn't look dark.
No.
If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like browns, blacks, like deep reds and stuff like that. But at no point does the house seem dark.
Oh, look at the witches on the lanterns.
Bathroom's lovely, massive improvement to what it was before. And they've actually moved.
Where's my bath, tater folks? Where is my bath? Like, you could fit a bath in there. Come on, give me a bath.
Yeah, I am with Swifty on this one. You can totally fit a bath in there, and I
need to boil them bones.
Yeah.
But it is a very lovely bathroom.
It is.
Done a really good job with it. The piece of art on the wall's really nice little touch. Stops the bathroom looking quite so sterile because it obviously puts a bit of like other colours in there.
Oh, a dual stream setup.
Oh, I like it. Yes, his and hers. I love it. Well, theirs and theirs.
This be the goals.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good. And again, great use of the space.
Yeah, and the feature walls really break up. Yeah, it breaks up the what could be like a solid color, but it really is.
Yeah, feature walls are a weird thing. Like I really like them, and they for some reason they just I don't know what it is exactly. What because I don't know enough about architecture and that sort of stuff. But they always seem to when done well, they look fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a really marked improvement. That's very good.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
And so we've had 5 minutes just to check our scores. Swifty, do you want to lead us off? Do you think this house fit the brief?
I think it did. I really do. Like. Yeah, I mean, it kind of left me a little bit speechless until I saw the towel radiator. But yeah, I really like this house.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, I felt that it really delivered on the on what was needed. I I really couldn't see anything in there that didn't fit the brief. Like maybe a couple of things, but like it's trying to be sort of nitpicky more than anything. Like I don't know, maybe Mr. Trick with like having that table between the kitchen and the lounge. Like you could have it a little bit bigger, so you could have a nicer sort of bit more space to like to sit and have like eat together and stuff. And again, I'm kind of, well, actually, no, this would be more of my layout one. So yeah, no, that the other thing is that. And then again, like with Swifty, if there are other radiators other than the towel one that are vertical, then I think they missed the trick. But if that's the only vertical one, I think it was actually a really good use of the space.
Yeah, I'm in agreement here. Yeah, this is definitely screams a young couple who wants modern things like streaming together, like you know, massive sofa, state-of-the-art kitchen. Yeah, this is sort of like So I'd say in just brief.
All the mod cons.
Yeah, all the mod cons exactly.
Yeah,
so,
mod cons, but also not looking horribly like sterile and new or anything like that. It looks like a house that's lived, that's got people in it putting their own personality across. Because again, like the kitchen, it's brilliantly decked out, but like we were saying during the walk around, it's got especially the cupboards have got that very Victorian Gothic sort of style to it. So it's not just really, really modern looking. It's still got some nice style to it.
So let's see. So for me, the brief was an 8 for me. Swifty?
Oh, I actually marked it as a 10.
Oh wow!
Like, yeah, like I do think that they hit the nail on the head with this one. I feel.
Fair enough. And Kay?
Trying to think. Either 8. I think 9 out of 10 actually for me.
9 out of 10. Cool.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, it fits the brief so well. Like I said, there's a couple of niggly things, but they come up in the other categories.
Yeah, exactly. Which takes us on to, what did you think of the style? The colours
I absolutely loved the style. Absolutely loved it. Them colours flow beautifully together as soon as you walk in. Like it's just there. It is. Look, like, just look at all that beautiful black and that grey. It just it flows so well.
Yeah, it flows really nicely. But again, they haven't just stuck to the black and the white, because you've got like the pieces of art that are throughout where they bring sort of splashes of colour to rooms. Yeah. So it gives them a bit more personality. For me, this is a bit of me. Like if I had the money to get someone to completely redecorate my house, like this is very much something that I would consider if they brought it to me as a design idea. I think it looks fabulous.
Yeah, that black wallpaper with the fleur de lis on it almost feels like it should be slightly fuzzy where the black is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about, because I actually have that stuff as a feature wall in my lounge that from the previous owners when they decorated. But it has that very like almost fuzzy, almost glitter on like stuck on glitter like feel to it.
The only nig, well, it's a slight niggle, it's personal preference, is the bedroom is a bit too garish, not garish, but it's nice though.
It's red for passion.
I know.
They've just got married.
This is where my own preferences are coming from. But it's like sometimes I just want to sleep. I don't need to be reminded all the time.
Oh, that's fair. I actually hadn't noticed until it's running through at the moment. I am going to mark it down slightly on style now for me, because I hadn't noticed the heart-shaped rug on the floor, and that's too far.
I've only just noticed it.
Yeah, that's too far for me. Like they were cruising it for a 10 out of 10.
Too much love. Too much love.
Yeah, the heart-shaped carpet was a little bit too much for me.
But aside from the bedroom, this is top. That's why I gave it an 8. Again, okay.
It was going to be 10 out of 10 for me until I noticed that rug, so it has knocked it down to 9 out of 10 for me. But that's just that personal preference, that rug, because I just think it's a little bit too far. But again, like what you were saying about the bedroom, like colour-wise, that's personal.
And Swifty?
I've given the style an 8. Yeah, I really like the main area, the black and the white. And I really like the bathroom, but then I'm not so keen on the bedroom, and then I'm kind of a bit. I kind of feel a bit disappointed in the stream room.
Oh.
Like the colours flow lovely, and the stream room was the last room that we saw, and yeah, it's kind of like they kept the worst for last. Just going back again with the colours flowing, it all flowed lovely, and then you go into that room and it's kind of like it's a lot of a mishy-mashy.
Yeah, it doesn't. I will admit that room doesn't have sort of the rest of it in not a like garish way or anything, but it very much draws your attention to those flashes of colour and design and stuff with, like we were saying, that black wallpaper, and you don't really have that in the stream room. But I wasn't very impressed with what they were able to do in the stream room, so that's why I didn't mark it down with that. But I totally see what you're saying about that. It just feels the stream room is a little flat on the decor side compared to everywhere else.
They've put their effort into this main room. All of the effort, the attention to detail has all been done, and then it's kind of like that room's been left till last, and it's like, well, let's use a colour that we haven't used, let's use a pattern that we haven't used, and
which leads us on to the last category, which is no, it isn't. This is the second to last category, which leads on to the next category, the layout. I thought that hands down perfect. They have used all the space productively. They have, I don't think there's much to be said. It's so much better. It's just a nice flow throughout. Everything's accessible.
Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, definitely. A really good layout. Like opening up that main area and having it as a living room, dining room, kitchen / yeah, fantastic. And then you've got your separate rooms off of that room. I think it was the best way
Anything
to do it.
Kay?
No, not really. The only sort of mini gripes I have with the layout that I feel that could have been either used better or done something differently was the bathroom, but because I love a bath, so not having a bath in the bathroom is kind of a bummer for me. What else was it? Again, going back to the table in the lounge kitchen, I think they could have got away with a slightly bigger one to make it a little bit more easier, not to just sit down and have your coffee in the morning, but sit down and have dinner together. And the only other thing is that the bedroom looks great, and I think it's a great use of the space in that room, but it is quite small for 2 people. But I also sort of see with what they wanted to do with this, you couldn't have done the dual stream room in that smaller room. So I think they did the best with what they had, to be fair, space wise. And again, the stream room, although I know we were kind of just giving it a bit of a boot in just now for the decoration, I think the use of space in the stream room is very, very good. Compared to sort of what it was when we originally walked through and everything was just kind of thrown in there. I think they've done great use of space throughout the whole house, pretty much. Just those couple of things were just small personal things, but that's about it.
Now, before the contestants come for us in the comments like they do every week, I understand that there are, things that you can't do and you don't have access to and yada, yada, yada. But surely there was a bigger round dining table than that one. Surely. Come on now, folks.
I mean, they've got 3 chairs around that table. I mean,
look at the size of that sofa. Right? Let's have all the folks round. Let's look at all this room, but don't expect to sit down and eat anywhere because there's no room for that.
No, you can have all the neighbours over to sit around the TV, but don't make sure you've had dinner before you come over.
Yeah.
But anyway, what were your scores for the layouts before we get tracked into a huge rant?
Swifty?
Oh, dude, I gave it a 9 out of 10.
I was a 10 out of 10. It just impressed me that much.
Oh, sorry, Scruff.
No, go on.
Yeah, I was going to say mine's an 8 out of 10, just because those couple of niggles at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, which leads us on to our final category, which is the attention to detail. Do you think that have they missed anything? Is there a glaring oversight, or do you think they've done pretty well? Have they dotted the I's and crossed the T's? Swifty?
I don't think they've missed anything. Like, I mean, it did take me like the second go around to notice the harp rug, but I feel like the attention to detail is pretty well done. You know, with the little lanterns there at the front. Love the little witches on them. You've got like all your toiletries and stuff in the bathroom. We got any ducks?
No ducks. No ducks this time.
No. Oh, that's sad. I might have to deduct a point. Oh dear me. I'm joking. But no, I think the attention to detail is lovely. Like in the kitchen as well, you've got that little like shelf thing with bits and pieces in it. You've got that beautiful teapot. Oh, we've got some shelves above the bathroom door as well. Attention to detail. Fabulous, darling. Fabulous.
One thing I will say is, maybe as a newlyweds couple, maybe they've got their parents coming around to pick up their laundry, because there's no washing machine in here.
There isn't? No.
Oh, is there not?
No.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
No, me neither.
I did.
Oh, it's not hidden. It's not hidden behind a door, is it? Well, in the kitchen.
If they have,
you know, like where you have like them false doors that turn out to be like dishwashers.
So I was looking. I was like, because when you said about the vertical radiator, I assumed, it must be when they dry their laundry. Then I was like, there's nowhere to do the laundry.
Where's the laundry?
Yeah. But it's
interesting.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Is a washing machine a necessity for a house? It's like, Okay.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with you. Like, attention to detail wise, everywhere is amazing, and again, going back to like the stream room and everything they've put in there, I think it's great. All of the decoration is great, and like all of the bookshelves have all got something on, but they're not overcrowded. They've got sort of a nice amount of sort of decoration to again sort of have that feel of someone lives here. But yeah, I had missed the washing machine, and you need a washing machine. So unfortunately, it will get marked down 1 point for that. But other than that, the attention to detail is cracking.
Yeah, so for me, it was the lowest rated one with a 7 for attention to detail for me. That washing machine was just a sticking point for me. I was like, oh. If you have hidden it in the cupboard, I'm sorry, but you didn't show it, so I can only judge what I see. Swifty?
Yeah, I've given an 8 too. It was a 9, but since Scruffington pointed out the washing machine or lack of, I've bumped it down. But I did kind of feel like I was giving 2 higher scores, and keep trying to please everyone every week, but there's something that they complain about. So yeah, 8 out of 10.
And Kay.
I gave it a 9 out of 10. Just that the washing machine marked it down a bit. It might have pushed it down to 8 out of 10 until Swifty noticed that shelf above the door in the bathroom, which is a fantastic use of space. And again, the little boxes that are on that shelf look really, really nice, and I think were a really nice little addition that, like we've just said, like we missed the first time round, and I've only just noticed. So I think that bumped it back up for me. So it's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for me.
Wow. Okay. So that was house number 1. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back for house number 2. And this is house number 2.
It's all white.
Yeah,
all the windows are white. Yeah. Nothing.
No piano.
No.
I'm not hugely impressed from what I saw of the lounge as we went past. It might surprise me.
Mm-hmm. It's for newlyweds. It is. Remember, it's for newlyweds, so basic. They might take
that is fair. That's fair.
Oh.
Well, they kept the airlock, but I like the hanging baskets. I kind of like that. I like the fact that they've done something with it.
Looks a bit like you've just walked into a doctor's surgery or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
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 Okay.
Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. I was really confused on layouts and stuff. Then I was like, how the hell are we? Where are we? Oh.
They've just got married.
Got married in this economy. Just buying a house and then popping out a baby straight away. No chance.
Wow.
Give him 5 minutes. Come on.
God, there's so many doors. Where does this door go?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Bath.
Oh, we've got a bath though.
Bath.
Oh,
And I really
look at this bathroom.
Oh my god. That bathroom's amazing. I love that.
Right, I'm lost.
So this was the bedroom.
I need a map.
One. Oh, well, this was the stream room. This was the stream room, which they've now turned into the kitchen. Better designed table for 2 people.
Yeah, so many doors.
Okay, so they've. Oh, I see what they've done. I see what they've done with the lounge kitchen thing. Okay. Yeah, again for 2 of you, I do see how that works.
Yeah, I can see what they're doing. Yeah. Very basic colours. Yeah.
So many doors.
Oh, if they've got a girl, oh my god, they'll be slamming doors all day, aren't they? So yeah.
So that was house number 2.
And yeah, so that was house number 2. We've had 5 minutes to look over our scores, and so yeah. Do we think it fit the brief of a newlywed couple? I'm going to say yes. This is definitely a newlywed's house. This is definitely a new house on the market. Whether that's a good thing or not.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's hit the brief. I have other thoughts, but yes, it has hit the brief. I think the building the baby room is a little presumptuous.
With no door, I might add. With no door.
Yeah.
It's the only room that doesn't have a door. Yeah. There's that many doors in the house.
It's ran out of doors at the door shops. There's so many others.
You're only limited to a certain amount of doors in each house.
But yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't put a curtain up. Mind you, they probably put a curtain up there.
Yeah, I'm going to say, for myself, it's an 8 out of 10 for the brief, because it does say new couple house. It does say new couple house, but there's not much more to say beyond that.
No, I agree with you, and I'm the same actually. I had it as 8 out of 10 because it didn't hit the brief the way I think that it should have done doesn't mean that it didn't hit the brief. So yeah, I think it hits the brief, and actually, even though I'm not a fan of this kitchen lounge split thing, again, it makes sense. You see this a lot in sort of starter homes and things, especially what we have in the UK, where we had like those starter family homes, which are like 2 up, 2 down. You usually find the lounge and the kitchen and the lounge is connected, and then has some sort of like partition-y thing. So yeah, I think that actually, even though I'm not a fan of it, I think that helps it hit the brief as well, which, like I said, makes it an 8 out of 10 for me.
Thrifty?
I too gave it an 8 out of 10. I do think it hit the brief. This is the little story I've got going on in my head, right? So, like, the first house, right, they clearly had some money, and they were able to instantly move in and decorate it to their personality. These people have got married in a rush because she's already up the duck, right? So they've bought a house that's already just ready to move in. They've just gone to go view some houses and gone, yeah, we like this one. We can eventually, when we can afford it, when the child is probably 16 and left home. Mind you, kids don't leave home nowadays, do they? But yeah, this is the story I've got going on in my brain. They've just bought a house because she's already up the duff. They ain't got no money to put their own stamp on it. So it's bare bones.
Mm-hmm.
So,
just notice that's the same picture in the bedroom.
It fit the brief.
Yeah.
But yeah, 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. Are we prepared? Let's talk about style.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah. I just ripped the band-aid off. It was a 6 for me. It was. No. There's no personality to this. It just screams start at home. I'm sorry. It's bare bones basic. It's don't get me wrong. It's vastly improved from what it started as.
Oh yes,
but there's no life to it. There's no life to it.
I think the problem for me is that actually both the bedroom, without like the baby room, but the bedroom itself with the space that they've got, and that bathroom are actually really nice. But then, like Swifty said, they kept the airlock foyer thing, and that just makes it look like one of those, those doctor's surgeries that are made like built into like old sort of Victorian houses.
That have been renovated. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what I got as soon as we came in the door. I was like, this is a renovated old house that's been made into a doctor's surgery, and you go in and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so many doors, where do I go? Because there's never a sign. I got exactly the same feeling.
Yeah, and I think it's more frustrating because, like I said, I love the bathroom in this one. I think it looks so good.
Yes.
And then the bedroom again looks pretty nice, but it then just seems like with that waiting room and the now lounge
kitchenette.
Kitchenette. It's just real basic. It kind of is actually going into indulging into Swifty's narrative. It feels like she's up the duff, so they're short on cash, and rather than waiting till they can do everything, they did 2 rooms of the house and then ran out of money and left it basic, whereas they put their stamp on just 2 rooms in their house rather than all of it.
Or just put it all in the baby's room as well.
I mean that I don't want to bash on it too much because I feel mean. Like what Kay said, the bathroom is beautiful. Yes. Absolutely, we've got the bath in there. I love the colours. And the bedroom, it's quite warm and cozy.
Yep.
And look at that bathroom; it's gorgeous. But that living room, it just lacks so much personality, and it's cold. It feels cold. Like I wouldn't want to like chill out in there.
It's like this. As I say, the house was split in half, and they were able to do one half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your scores?
Mine was 6 out of 10 as well.
I gave it a 6
too.
We
all agreed then.
Okay.
Sorry. Now it's come to the layout. Oh dear God, the layout. This was 5 out of 10, and that was being generous.
I gave it a 6 out of 10, and I felt like that was being generous.
Same, Thrifty. I wasn't a 5, and then I bumped it to a 6 because I thought I was being harsh.
There was literally a point where I got lost. I was like, where am I now?
Yeah,
you need a map. Like, oh my goodness.
This building already had too many doors, and then you went and added. You then added another wall and another door, thus like reducing the square footage of the place by so much.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that they kept the airlock.
Yeah.
I think it looks terrible. I think it's a waste of like the space.
It just looks so dull.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I like the fact that they've got like the hanging baskets in there, but again, unfortunately, just because the walls have got that sort of bland Blair color, and so do the doors and the door frame, nothing pops in there, so it just looks so sterile. yeah, I just think adding that wall in there on the bedroom and that, like, well, turning that into the bedroom, and then having that extra wall in there with that extra door, I think was just unnecessary. And if the brief didn't say that it was for like a couple who were expecting, I just think that unfortunately the baby's room, although I get it, I think is a bad use of the space.
See where they're going with it, but yeah.
But I just felt, considering space was limited, I just felt using that up for the baby's room just when it wasn't within the brief, I think was just sort of unfortunately a bit of wasted space.
Yeah. And finally, the attention to detail. This was a tricky one for me because what they did really nice. I mean, they put a lot of detail into the rooms. They did do it. There was not a lot of knickknacks. I'll give not a lot, but there were knickknacks everywhere. Nice little decorations. But it was niggling little things like they put all this effort into the baby's room, but then they didn't safety-proof the rest of the house. There's no high chair for the baby when you're feeding it. You know?
I was wondering that. Yeah, like there's the small dining table, but where's the chair for the baby? Is that a working fire? Where's the fire guard?
Yeah. I mean, we might be nitpicking. This might be things that they can't have.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We've already been mean enough as it is, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you said, Scruff, the stuff that has been done, I really like. Like, again, going back to it, love the bathroom. But it does. I would have liked to have seen, like we saw in the house before, sort of more shelving or bookcases or something for this new couple to be able to put their own mark on it. If they can't afford to decorate it, they can at least put all like their things out. To make it more theirs, which again, as we come back into the bedroom, I felt was done a bit in the bedroom. I really like that like bedside table thing that's on the right hand side. I think that looks really cool. The one on the left, I don't know why you didn't do the same one again. It looks a bit weird having two like separate styles. And again, like the baby room is quite nice. Yeah. And again, like you got your toys and stuff in there, but I would have liked to have seen more personality, like in the house. Like I said, if you didn't have the money to decorate, you could at least have like shelving and bookcases and things to put your stuff up and paintings.
Yeah, because surely you've moved in with your trinkets. Where do I put my trinkets? My trinkets.
Yeah. This feels like this was designed by a building company, like straight out of the box. No one's lived here before. They had no input.
Like a pop-up tent.
It's
just a pop-up house.
It feels very just straight out of the catalog book, especially in layout. Unfortunately for me. So that makes it. That's put it down to a 7 out of 10 for me.
I give it a 7 as well, Swifty.
I also gave it a 7
we were pretty on same mindset there, weren't we?
Yes.
On that one, yeah. All right, that was house number 2. Right.
Sorry, whoever house number 2 was.
Right.
Please forgive us.
I'm so sorry.
For the final house of the night. Okay.
Oh, we've got no windows at all around the door this time.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
got rid of the airlock straight away. I'm happy. All that shelving to put their stuff on.
See, a thinner door. I noticed that was a thinner door than normal.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
so it is. No, you're right. You're right.
Oh, bath.
Oh, look at that! We've got bath. We've got little. I'm getting a bit. Drinky winkies in the bath.
Nice colour as well.
We've got double basins as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love
2 towel rails. This is looking very good.
A nice breakfast counter.
Yeah, it's really nice. Places to sit.
And a table. And a
table as well. Yeah.
Oh, look at the Love Art cookies, and we've got cake.
A nice sort of feature shelving. Oh, a stove.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, great. Love that.
Oh.
So again, they've used the whole thinner door than a door thing.
To give it more thing. So
Okay,
we have a
that's nice.
office. Oh, it is a double office.
Okay.
Yes.
A bit cramped,
Bit
but
cramped,
yeah,
but
but
fan
it's
in there because it's going to be a hot room because of
It's
all
good.
that
Oh,
hit
yeah.
like whirring away.
Hey,
mini fridge.
It's got a fridge as
Oh
well.
my goodness.
Oh, and there's a little Christmas tree.
Oh, wow.
I missed that.
Soundproofing on the walls.
Soundproofing.
Lovely. That's good.
Uh-huh. Oh, extractor fan.
Lovely. Your cooker. Your hob.
Fridge.
Freezer.
It's a big
A nice big fridge freezer so you can buy stuff.
Oh
God.
Oh god.
Oh god. Hang on, were those chains up on the back wall?
They were. They were. I saw them.
Well, this is definitely a fusion of styles, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. They keep trying to avoid the chains. Look, you put them in there. I fessed
Oh,
up to them.
look at that though.
Oh,
That's
No,
lovely.
that bed is horrific.
it is horrific.
I mean, it is, yeah. But it's still lovely.
I'm gonna keep my. You know, we didn't mention it last time, but I don't think there was a washing machine in the previous.
Yeah, I don't think that. I guess these are just houses that don't come with washing machines.
Yeah, maybe in-house flipper you can't put one in, which is fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really like this space that they've done here.
Yeah,
I think this has been great.
it has
And again,
sacrificed-
Sorry,
it has sacrificed a bit of room on the other rooms, but I think it might be worth it.
Yeah.
I don't. Streaming
still
room
works
feels a
well.
little cramped for me, but
mhm.
like I like going back to like the house we were just giving a shoe in. Like again, like the style, like interior paint job is a bit basic, but because especially in like the outer door wall where the airlock was. Again, it's grey still, but it's covered in pictures and photos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which pretty much every young couple, at least in like their first place, they have walls just covered in pictures of them and the stuff that they've done. Or at least a lot of my friends do. So it very much like sort of screams young couple to me, that whole entranceway. And like I say, I love what they've done with this space here.
Yeah.
I think the bathroom looks good. I think it's good use of the bathroom space. Oh, actually, interesting placing for the toilet. That might be a little bit uncomfortable.
Well, you got a foothold for those strains, you know.
But I do love that they put the double sink in there. I like the 2 towel rails. I think they've absolutely smashed the brief on this one.
Yeah.
It looks really nice, really bright.
I kind of
Use
feel
of
like
light
the
in
log
there.
burner needs to be central though. Like it's kind of annoying me that it's there.
it's just getting on you, is it?
Yeah, it needs to be in the middle.
I don't mind where it is because they'll use it to heat the majority of those 2 rooms. So you want it as close to the kitchen as you could have done. I think that's all the space they had really. I do think they scraped a little too much on the space on this room. It just feels once you got 2 bodies in there, it's going
to be wow,
and if this is a streaming space and you both stream at the same time, you are going to be being picked up on each other's mics all the time.
Yeah,
that's a really
you won't be able to stream at the same time.
No. It's just not enough distance.
I mean, we are assuming they're stream rooms. They could just
it could be just office / like game rooms. I love, even though it's not my cup of tea sort of style and color wise, the bathroom. I think it looks fantastic. I really don't like this room. I really don't like that room.
I am so torn on it. I am so torn on it. That was house number 2. We've collected our thoughts, so let's go down the list, shall we? So for the brief, a newlyweds / young couple's house. Do you think they fulfilled this quota? Okay.
I think they nailed it. I think they absolutely nailed the brief.
Nailed it.
Yeah. For me, it's 10 out of 10, this one, for nailing the brief. Massively on the head.
Yeah. Shrifty, anything to add?
Same. Yeah, I've given 10 out of 10. Yeah, definitely nailed the brief.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same.
Definitely done what they were supposed to.
Yeah, it was 10 out of 10 for me as well. So yeah, we've nailed it. Congratulations, well done. Not much to say about that, is there really?
No, not really. Like,
No.
I think like how they nailed the brief will probably go over in the other two categories.
Exactly.
So, sorry, other three categories.
Yeah.
So there's not much more we need to really say here. Like I said, I think they smashed it.
So let's talk about the style. I really like this style. I mean, not 100%, but yeah, I really liked it. It was lively, full of vibrant, full of life. Just
full of love.
Yeah, young love. It did.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice, calm. I want to say peach or pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's like a pastel pink, isn't it?
So yeah.
But yeah, it's lovely.
And,
it's not.
And the count is in the bathroom. I love the white and the pink peach. I'm not sure. So yeah.
For me, sort of style wise, it was again like some of the stuff isn't to like my taste, such as the bathroom, for example, but I can't fault them on the style. It all looks very cohesive. It looks very well done. It's all very well color coordinated. I think the only thing style wise I'm not as much of a fan on is, I don't know what it is, but so you go through the airlock, you've got all those photos on the wall next to the door. You've got the bookcase on your left with bits and pieces on it and trinkets. That looks lovely. And you've got the island and the kitchen. I think that looks great. I just, for some reason, and I don't know why, it looks so much better at night with the lights on, which then unfortunately when you go back to the day, you're like, oh, this is missing something from here. And I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, it just looked better. It looked better with like the lights on in there, but obviously you don't want to be running them all the time.
No.
So yeah, that's all that is for me. And then obviously the bedroom, I did not like at all. No. I didn't like the bed. I thought that was horrid. I'm not a fan of that bed at all. The chains just seemed a bit weird. Like, I get it, but it's just such a massive contrast for me, and maybe a little bit too much, but like each their own, I guess. Yeah. But again, like the stuff they've used in here, like this, the chest of drawers with the mirror and stuff and the lights around it, I think that's very cool. I like that. Again, not my thing. I think it looks quite nice. The stars that are on there, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, kind of. I had that on those on my ceiling when I was like a teenager, so kind of feels like maybe a little bit too much. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah.
Shifty, anything to add? Shifty? Oh.
I'm here. I'm just like I kind of agree with some of the things that Kay said. I tell you what really does annoy me. Like if I lived in this house, anyway, I won't get distracted. The fridge in the corner. Like I get it. That's the only place it can go. I get it. But I once lived in a property where I couldn't have my fridge directly in my kitchen. It was kind of a similar setup to this, and it was on like a different wall, and it just really annoyed me, and that's just a me thing, maybe, I guess.
No, not at all. Well, they say with your kitchen you should lay it out that essentially you can move in a triangle around it, right? So like go from one surface where you prepare, you go on a diagonal to your fridge or whatever, then you can go a straight line from there to where you cook your food, and then a diagonal back up to where you prep the food. So you move in like a triangle where everything's easy to get to, because it makes cooking a lot easier.
The fridge is not.
Yeah, and the fridge is miles away from where you're going to do the cooking. And actually, you've got, like, because of where the cooker is in that corner, like, you can't even you've got to kind of walk right out from where the cooker is, go across a threshold of a door, and then to the fridge freezer. It's not particularly convenient.
It's handy for dumping the groceries when you get in.
Yes, I will give you that. There is easy access for that.
Yeah, but like that main area it's really cozy. The colours are lovely. It's filled to the brim with personality. The gaming room, tad bit small. Like I kind of feel like I'd have to be mindful about pushing my chair out too far and bumping into my significant other. The bedroom is questionable. I will just say on that one. But yeah, I overall I think they've done a good job. I quite like the style. I think it's nice.
Do you want to give your scores for the style?
What did I put? 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I had 7 out of 10 for me.
Ooh. I had 8 out of 10 for style. It was just that bedroom was like a step too far for me. That bed will be useful for 2 weeks, then they'll get rid of it and get a big one.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they realise they can't stretch their legs out, they'll be hanging over the edge.
Yeah. As soon as it's like, oh, it's great for doing the nookie, but like actually sleeping in, not the best.
No. Right. So the layout, right? For me, the layout. Oh, it's a real mixed bag for me. They've done great. I mean, that central layout is really, really great, but it's sacrificed a bit too much on the other rooms. But it's like, like that, as I say, the office streaming room, it's a bit too cramped. So they've opened it up, yes. And I would say, Stretch, this bathroom might do with a couple of extra feet. Maybe. Just give that toilet a bit of breathing room.
Yeah, because I just feel like your knees, especially if you've got long legs, your knees are going to be like.
Yeah, I was thinking if you're a tall person, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. But maybe the small people, like maybe it's a house of hobbits, with the small bed
with the many seats, yes, all the seats for all of them.
But the thing is you've actually got like sit down eating space if you had a bunch of guests over, and I really like that. But I agree with you, Scruff. Like, I really like this middle bit. I like how they've opened it up, how they've made it look so welcoming as soon as you open the door. But I think they've just sacrificed a little bit too much space because, like, this room is too cramped.
Yeah.
It's just that room in the summer is going to be so hot.
Oh, it is.
It's got those two, and I know they've got the blinds there, which will help, which is a great idea. But yeah, 2 bodies with 2 PCs and a massive monitor each. In the summer, that room's going to be horrific.
Yeah.
To be in.
Yep.
And again, I just think the bedroom's an all right size, but again, I just think that they didn't need to sacrifice quite so much space. And I think I agree with you. Giving the toilet a little bit of space would be nice in there. They could have. That's if you could have done it and not had like the double sink, and then you would have had enough room.
Yeah.
I think if they wanted to do the double sink, which I really liked.
Yeah.
You needed to have it. You needed to give it a little bit more space, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the bathroom is a good size. I think that's a really nice size. I think they took too much off of the game room. Like if they'd have, maybe put a foot or 2 extra in there, taking it off the bedroom, like that would have been fine. I don't think the bedroom would have, really lost anything. It's behind the kitchen, isn't it? The bed.
The bed goes behind the kitchen,
the bed goes behind the kitchen. So yeah, they could have give a little bit more room to that game room, just for it to be a bit more usable for them both.
Yeah, for a single person it's fine, but for 2 people.
Oh god, yeah.
2 people, oof, yeah, that's going to be a sauna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the good kind.
No, not at all.
No.
This was really difficult for me to score. This was really difficult for me to score.
Mm.
I think. Ooh. Oh. I kind of want to give it a 9, but I think I'm giving. I'm giving it a 9. I'm gonna stick my gut. I'm gonna give it a 9 for the layout. Drift.
I gave it an 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 for me as well.
Yeah.
Just unfortunately, some of the space that they have used is brilliant, and other stuff it's a bit like, oh no, that's not great. So yeah, I get why you were saying it's hard to score, because some bits of it are brilliantly well done.
Yeah.
The little kitchen island, brilliant use of space.
Yeah,
It's like,
love that.
Oh, it's like then you've got like a couple more feet on that bathroom.
Yeah, because you see clearly, right? They did not need all that space in the bedroom because there is something behind the bed. So the bed has been brought out more forward. It looks like, look, they look like little
tables,
bedside cabinets, but they're behind the bed. So yeah, that extra space was not needed.
Which brings us nicely onto the attention to detail. What do we?
Well, I think there's a lot of attention to detail in this. A lot. There is a lot to take
It's
in.
almost perfect. However, because I did knock it down for the other, I'm going to knock it down 1 point for the lack again of a washing machine. It's only fair that I knock it down for a lack of a washing machine because I did it to the other two.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But yeah, I love the fact that they put like there's a little sound proofing on the wall. As much as I hate that bed, it does.
As much as I agree with you. As much as I dislike that bedroom, you can't argue with the attention to detail, and they've kept it fairly on brand. And again, like I love the attention to detail they've in that lounge kitchen bit with like the food out on the counter, on the island. You got stuff on the coffee table, but not too much, so it doesn't look like overcrowded or anything like that. That bookshelf in that central place is really cool because again, you can put all those personalized things on there. And like I said, this over the last one we saw, making the use of art, pieces of art and photos and pictures and stuff to cover up the sort of single color walls and stuff breaks it up really nicely and makes it I think is a really great attention to detail. I love the double sink, the double towel rail in the bathroom. I'm pretty much, I think, in agreement with you on this one, Scruff. I think it's brilliant attention to detail on this one. I think it's done really, really well.
Yeah. Shifty?
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, there is something everywhere. You know, like in the last house, there was so many just like bare walls that kind of felt like they went on for days. Whereas this is very filled. And, you know, there is stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere on every windowsill, like there's just the attention to detail in this is
this feels like
stuff.
Like people are living in it right now.
Yes,
like we've literally popped over for the evening and
they
showing us.
They like living here as well.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, it was a 9 out of 10 for me. Easy. It would have been a 10 if you had that washing machine, but no mind. Shifty?
Yeah, I gave it a 9 out of 10 too.
And Kay?
Yep, same from me, 9 out of 10.
Wow, okay. Pretty uniform across the board again. So that's house number 3. Right, we'll take 5 minutes to tally up the scores and we'll present the results. We've tallied up the scores. Are you excited to hear the results, guys?
Yeah.
I'll also reveal whose house was who.
Okay.
Drum roll,
please. Coming in 3rd place is house number 2 with 80 points, and this was the house that Tunux built.
Sorry, Nugs.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Nugs. Please forgive me.
Coming in first last week and dead last this week.
Oh.
Now, I gotta say, it's quite the gap between second and third.
Oh, okay.
With a score of 101 points,
Damn.
is house number 1, which was Mash's house.
Oh.
It was a mash house.
That was the mash house.
Yes.
I thought number 3 was the mash house because of all the pink. Mash love pink.
Yeah. So, house number 3 coming at 106 points.
Ooh.
Was the house that Beast built, which was the last one. Yeah. Surprising.
Nice. Congratulations, Beast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Well
Beast.
done,
Yeah.
Round of
dude.
applause.
GG.
Round of applause.
Wait.
Yeah.
We had a beast house with
I know. That's what threw us.
Beast. Where was the piano?
Sacrificed it for the bigger living room area, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that has been this episode of House Flipper, Extreme House Flipper TYG Edition. Thank you so much, Kay, for joining us. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. I had a really lovely time. Thank you so much for inviting me on. This was good fun. Very different to anything else I've ever done. So yeah, it was a really fun experience. Thank you.
So a little birdie tells me we can find you on the internet. Where would that be?
I mean, I'm around on the internet. Also, I've heard here and there. If you want to see me do stream nonsense, you can find me on Twitch at KFWK. I'm there Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. UK time. Or you can find me on socials on KFWK pretty much everywhere, I think. So yeah, just search that and you'll find me.
Fantastic. And of course, the lovely Shrifty, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you for having me again. I wonder if you'll allow me to be back next week. We shall see.
Well, next time. We'll say next week. We'll say next
time. Yeah, sorry, not next week, folks. Apologies.
No worries. And where can we find you on the interwebs?
You can occasionally find me doing solo streams on the Twitchy times, but not very often. However, you will find me Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. till 10 a.m. with Mama Shashi, getting y'all up on the morning with a bit of breakfast bands.
Fantastic. And I've been your host, Scruff. You can find me usually on Twitch under Scruff_XD, or you can find some of my work on the TYG YouTube. I do quite a bit there. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here.
Thank you very much.
Again, thank you for having me.
It's all right. We will catch you again. And thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed the show, please sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help us out. You know, every little helps. You know, it tells us what you like, what you want to see. But
yes,
as of today, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next time with another house in the next episode of Extreme House Flipper. And until next time, we will see you again. Love you. Bye, guys.
Love you. Bye.